Hey y'all, it's me again. Well, yeah, my head's cut off. That's okay because I'm going to be showing stuff in front of my chest here. Well, yesterday I did a video on regarding these headphones, Bluetooth earmuff headphones, and I really love these things. Really love them a lot. I sleep great in them. And matter of fact, you know, these were already did. I was making a video last night on these and the ones that I got in the Pro Protects. And the work tunes that I usually wear that I really have no problem with started hurting my ears, right there on the back of my ears. I'm like, well, that's weird. It must have been the way I was laying in them or something like that. Kind of, the headphone must have been kind of pushed a little further like that. But usually I don't have a problem with them. Every once in a while, it just depends on how I'm sleeping. I have a problem with them, but most time I don't. But these I really don't have a problem with. Of course, these are the gels and stuff right here, and I got the sheepskin in there, for comfort and all that. And I got those in the work tunes as well, but with the gels on the other ones, the gels are they're not as soft as these. They're a little bit more firmer, a bit more firm. Excuse me. But these right here. What I did yesterday is I took a Peltor X Series headband and put them on top of these. Sorry, not on top of these, but I put them on these Pro Protects. And also, what I did earlier is I took the other ones that I had, the other sheepskins that I had. I took those out, which are a little bit more thinner, and took the left and right little pad out, and one says left and one says right. I took those out because they weren't thick, but they were somewhat thick. So I took those out and laid the sheepskin against the speaker, the driver part. So I'll just show you what I did here. Pop that out with my fingers, and see, there's the driver right there. Here's the foam, the dampening foam, what they call it. This is what keeps the sound out. But anyway, it kind of reminds you of the inside of a work tunes, the gray set there, or the yellow set. But that's a thick dampening pad. And that's the driver right there. I think these are a little bit smaller than your regular work tunes. These are not work tunes, of course, but these are these little speakers, these drivers, a lot small. They're a little bit smaller than the work tunes Connect and the work tunes Connect Plus. They're not hi-fi's what I'm trying to get at, but they do a good job. I sit about a couple hours listening to some stuff on the YouTube earlier, and it sounded about the same. I fell asleep to it, so I fell asleep with these on my head. What I was thinking about doing is right here is just taking these off. These come from a passive headband, a passive earmuff. These headbands do, this headband does. So you like your op times, like your something like that, and your passive earmuffs from that Peltor sells. Of course, 3M Peltor is the company, but Peltor is the brand. It's like this right here. Even though it says 3M Peltor, really Peltor is the brand name, but 3M is the parent company. They bought out AO Safety and all that stuff, but Peltor was still part of AO Safety. You might see something before Peltor, 3M bought Peltor out. It'll say AO Safety or AO something like that, Peltor. And really that's American Optical or something like that. And then 3M bought them out, and so it became 3M Peltor. Instead of AO Peltor, or whatever it used to call it, it was just 3M Peltor. That was back in the early 2004, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And you can look and see on there, you can see like work tunes. Work tunes were called AO Safety, and then whenever 3M Peltor brought them out, they came out with a better design, But anyway, I found my seatbelt cover I was looking for, and so what I'm is I'm going to try to see if that works. I'm going to see if I change this headband to this one, kind of swap these two out. I'm going to see if I don't want it too thick, because I learned that this headband, matter of fact, is from the Peltor X series. This headband is. It's the same as your other passive earmuffs, but it's covered in rubber plastic type of stuff. It's dielectric. But anyway, I don't want it too thick on my headband. You know what I mean? I don't want my headband wrapped too thick. And this one right here was barely able to cover it because it's like a double thing in here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I need to go ahead and wash it. Got that dog hair off of it. So you had to loop it one time, so the wires wouldn't be too long. But this is the that little double feature in there. So I was telling, I made a remark on 3M's page and everything. I said, hey, the headphones are great. The only thing is you need to change the darn headbands, because the headbands that come with are more of an archy type flat thing, you know, they kind of arch. I don't know if I showed those, but these are the ones that came off of these, and you can tell the difference. See how this is more rounder and this one's more flat, like a flat arch, you know. It seems to me it pulls the ear cups up and away from the ears than it does wrap around. And now these do a good job, but I don't think they extend out as much as I would like them to. I think it's a little bit shorter in here than it is, you know. It's about the same as this, but it's a little bit shorter in the width, how far it stretches down. So I mean, you can take them all the way down if you want, but what I did, I measured it from the tip right here all the way down to the bottom, and that was just under 3 inches. And I did it with these as well. Same thing here. And I found that from this point to this point is a little over 3 inches. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. And also, these are cantered. So by cantered, you know, they got that little tilt to them, and that's for the full coverage of the ears and stuff. So that's why they're like that. But so I figured, well, even though they're cantered, the tip should be a little further down, and I kind of marked it right, kind of like right there is where not these, but the other ones came, and those kind of rode right about in there, and the other ones came right about in there. And that's kind of where I want them, kind of right there somewhere, right there where my jaw meets my kind of right in there. I don't know, somewhere. And that way they kind of go around my ear. I like to have a full ear coverage kind of thing going on there, you know. So what I'm going to try to do now, put that back, is I'll take these off. And so again, I don't know if I'm going to publish the other video or not. It's going to take a long time to get it downloaded, and I got to make little clips in it and stuff. So anyway, that's real easy. You can put that on just like that. You can pull it off just like that. So just as long as you got that little stud facing, well, if you're facing this way, if you're facing it like that, you can see where that little, it's the narrow part right there. So you can just push it around it, and so when you put it back on, same thing. There we go. Now we got the headband. Like I said, this is just your normal traditional headband that you find on the Optimes, that you find on these sprung steel type Peltor earmuffs, hand protectors. And there are a few of them out there, like the Protect 3 that has this. They have like a sprung steel kind of setup there. The wire kind of goes through the middle, you know, through the padding. And I think these are the best. These are the best ones to have, the sprung steel types. And there's nothing wrong with these. Nothing wrong with these dielectric type of thing. These Peltor X series ones, but they might come just a tad short It could be the issue with the ear cup itself. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out here in just a minute. I'm gonna look goofy for you, so you don't have to. Same thing with this one. Even though it's rubber or plastic or whatever, it's the plastic clip that goes on the plastic stud. So you still have to go over, up and over and pull it off. There you go. So I'll put these on here. The only thing I don't like about these really is they took the wire, or the wire should go in the back part of the headphones. They put them in the front. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. But that's where the speakers are. See, that's where the microphones are. They should have put those. They should have put them in the back part, not the front part. But it's still, I think they're still pretty good. Like I said, I fell asleep in them, so I ain't complaining. Now, these, even without the headband, right? These should go a little lower on my ears. Right down the, well, right down the, hopefully right down to here. Because the passive headbands have a little bit more reach, even with these newer glides on them, or whatever you call it, slides, whatever they are. Or maybe the old ones, I don't know. Well, it seems like it does. It seems like it goes over my ear a little bit more. Feels really nice with a sheepskin in it too. I like that. Oh yeah. Wow, that's nice. Oh yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like the way they feel. But anyway, and also you got the controls, which are on the, you know, this is the right side because that's where the right the right ear pad, foam ear pad was on the right side, which is the side of controls. The sound, the 4-level up and down. You know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels for the ambient hearing. Also a mute if you push it for the 5th time. Then you got the power button, which is also the Bluetooth button. So once you, let's just say it like this, if you hold on to it for a good long time, after the power comes on, it'll go into pairing mode. So once it goes into pairing mode, you turn your little Bluetooth thing on your phone, and you find that it'll say, you know, 3M Pro Protect. And once you get that, you know, let it go into pairing, push the little button, let it pair up, and then, you know, put yes to pair, and, you know, and all that and the other, and next thing you know, you're good to go. So, and you have it paired right up on through your Bluetooth. Maybe I should do a video on that, but I will here shortly, because that's pretty interesting for people to know, being that this is a new product. You know, interesting. People should know because it is a new product. Is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the headband on here. And what I usually do is I put it on my knee first. That way I can put the headphones on my knee as well, and it wraps right around it. Yeah, nice. So they look just like the other ones. The only thing I don't like about these is that red little part there. I like for them to be black. But I do have some work tunes at home, and I think I got black ones. I think these will fit right on them, because these right here, you can pull these gels off so easy. Yeah, oh, you got to pull from the middle part, the inner part. But anyway, they kind of like snap back in. They got little pieces in there that you can just put them underneath there and it catches them. So, and they're good now. But if you pull from the middle, if you pull up from the middle part, or the inner part of the gels, that's when they snap out. You pull from this part, they're not going to come out. But and they're good. You can see the little, maybe little clip things. They're about like 3s. One right there, all the way around. And they are very comfortable with the sheepskin in there, I gotta tell you. Now, if you're out in the cold, that's great. But if you're out in the heat, it's hot, and you're sweaty, wearing gels plus wearing sheepskin, it's not a great match. Your ears will be sweating that just profusely because of the gel. The gel first of all, and then the sheepskin on top of that. But the sheepskin is a good thing because, you know, most sheepskins, if they're not overly processed, I think this still has lanolin in it. That's good for your ears. But anyway, the speakers, like I showed earlier, a little smaller, but you know that doesn't detract from how good they are or whatever. Got a little bit more reach with these. I believe they come down here. Let me try them again. I don't want to make this video too long, but you know, they're pretty comfortable, I gotta say. With this certain headband, makes them a whole lot more comfortable. The sprung steel, it's got a little bit more give to it, you know, and so it kind of stretches the plastic ones. They do, but they kind of, as you can see, they kind of pull back in toward the middle, you know, so they're not as springy. They are springy, but not as, you know, individually as these right here are. The passive headband, earmuff headband. I think these have some kind of piece of plastic. Maybe they're just all plastic rubber. I don't know. But they're supposed to be all rubber, plastic type of stuff. They're supposed to be dielectric. That's why they call them the Peltor X series. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna fix up these other ones. So really, it's the same principle as before. Take the little clip thing, snap right in, that. Go around with it. See, these kind of sink in right here. So this goes like that. Bam. Bam. And they work great. This headband works great. I mean, it still comes with the same length. I think it's just the, I don't know how or why. It may be the gel ear seals, I'm not sure. But it fits great. But the other one fits even better. These fit even better with the spring steel headband than those other ones right there. I don't know why. It just do. But anyway, so I'm gonna try this real quick. So now we got what we have is this. Yeah, they fit good, but I can feel the width of the headband, and that I can kind of feel that the thickness. Let me put this on here. I can feel the thickness in this seatbelt cover. So what I might have to do is just take a knife or something other and cut some of that foam out. But I can still feel it in there. But I mean, they fit pretty good, like usual. But I just don't like all that thickness. I like it to be like my regular headband there. It's just been used for quite a bit. This one hasn't, so, you know, I'm picky. I'm real picky. The littlest things affect me. I can feel like the littlest changes in that headband and with this headband, those earmuffs and with those earmuffs. So I get kind of picky. That's just me. I know that's weird. But I can feel the thickness. I think this thickness is a little bit more thicker than the headband that I have right here. It's thicker than this one. It doesn't look like that, but it is. It's thicker at the top because where it comes together than it is on the bottom, where the moisture wicking pad is there. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'm gonna try that and see how it works. All right. Protect your ears. Stay safe, and God bless.